Hi everybody, it's Coach Ali and I want to welcome you to your resistance band workout for today. Now we are using the Bow 500 resistance band kit connected to a secure low anchor point. Let's get straight into the workout. Start seated with neutral spine and legs straight with toes pointing up. Let's row with both hands towards your left rib and the next rep towards your right. Elbows tucked in with full range of movement. Your turn. With your knees bent, let's lean forward towards the anchor point for some lat pulls. Start with your arms straight and then pull horizontal until your elbows are at your ribs and fully engaging your lats and biceps. Release your arms towards the anchor with control. Your turn to try this exercise. With your knees bent, let's lean forward towards the anchor point and extend both arms straight. Pull underneath alternately with soft straight arms until you push past your body. Keep your arms soft straight, feeling the contraction in your triceps and your lats for each repetition. Your turn to have a go at this one. Let's take a quick rest break and repeat the last 3 exercises. We're going to T-row alternately with the left and the right, and then rowing back together to finish this T-row complex. As you push your rows back, make sure that your elbows are at shoulder height and that you're focusing on squeezing your shoulder blades. Make sure there's ample tension on the bands throughout your set. Your turn. Start with high lunge and hands positioned in low shoulder press. Make sure you're holding a neutral back with core engaged before you start pressing. Press up vertical with one arm at a time without adjusting your torso. Then press with both arms together to complete the complex. Open your elbows wide on the way down. Steady, controlled shoulder presses throughout this set. Your turn. Start this set with low reverse fly, driving your soft straight arm back at hips height. Release and pull the next repetition at face height. Control the negative and minimize any swinging of your torso. Abs remain soft straight during this set. Have a go at this one. Let's take a quick rest break and repeat the last 3 exercises. Start in high lunge and press both hands forward to start this exercise. Then hold your arm static on the front side and press with the other arm throughout the set. Make sure your static arm remains horizontal and keep the dynamic presses aligned with this arm. No swinging of the torso. Let's try a set with your right arm and then switch stances and try a set with your left. Your turn. Traditional triceps overhead extension for this exercise. Start in high lunge with elbows by your ears, bending towards the back of your head. Extend your arms straight without moving your elbows. Where people tend to go wrong is that they allow their elbows to go too far back, and this puts lots of pressure on your rotators and it reduces your range of movement. The goal is to disallow your elbows from moving back and then swinging forward. Keep them static by your ears during your set. Your turn. Turn to the side and hold the resistance band with your outside hand. Feet are parallel and at shoulder width, and nice and heavy base to start your lateral raises. Raise by rotating your shoulders only. We want your vertical arms to lift until it's horizontal without excessive bending of the elbows and also without swinging your torso. Little pause at the top is a good idea. Let's try a set with the left and then a set with the right. Let's take a quick rest break and repeat the last 3 exercises. Start your shoulder press by lying face up with tabletop legs. Your hands start at your shoulders with your elbows by your side. Your arms are horizontal and you're pushing away from the anchor to complete the shoulder presses. The trick here is to emphasize on keeping your arms horizontal and not allowing them to twist vertical, particularly on the negative rep. Your turn. Start your biceps preachers by lying face up with tabletop legs. Alternatively, you can place your feet on the floor and bend your knees as long as there's a gap in the middle. Your support arm is preventing your active arm from moving at the elbow. Curl with good range of motion and steady controlled release. Let's do a set with each arm. Your turn. Let's take a quick rest break and repeat the last 2 exercises. Start supine with your head closest to the anchor, assuming tabletop with your legs, and have your arms extended by your side. Lift your head and shoulder blades, then start your short up-down movements with your arms to stimulate your contracted abs. Your Pilates 100 is amplified by using resistance bands to add tension. Let's try it now. Start supine with your head closest to the anchor, with feet planted on the floor, and have your arms extended by your side. Pick up one leg off the ground and focus on lifting your weight using the hamstring and glutes on a single side. Work through a set of glutes bridge with one leg and then do the set with the other leg as well. Your turn. Start supine with your head closest to the anchor with straight legs and have your arms extended by your side. Lift your head and shoulder blades, then start your abs rainbow by holding isometric with your torso and legs and only moving soft straight arms from left to right and vice versa. Let's try to keep this going for the next 45 seconds. Your turn. Let's take a quick rest break and repeat the last 3 exercises. Start supine with your head closest to the anchor and feet planted on the floor, and have your arms vertical to get your crunches started. Push your right arm towards your left knee to crunch at an angle, and then alternate and push your left arm towards your right knee. Keep working on your X crunches for 45 seconds. Your turn. Start supine with your head closest to the anchor and feet planted on the floor, and have your arms vertical to get your crunches started. Push your right arm towards your left knee to crunch at an angle, and then alternate and push your left arm towards your right knee. Keep working on your X crunches for 45 seconds. Your turn. Starting supine with your head closest to the anchor and straight legs, and have your arms extended by your sides. Roll over with straight legs, squeezing your abs and your hips. Reverse the action and work your way back to your extended body without allowing your heels to touch the floor. It's very important to keep your lower back pinned against the floor in order to protect your spine. Your turn. Let's take a quick rest break and repeat the last two exercises. Well done for getting through today's workout, guys. Let's turn our attention to Daphne for some post-workout static stretching.
Standing hip width apart, clasp your hands together behind your back and extend your arms behind you. Lift your hands to the ceiling to stretch your chest and shoulders. Remember to keep your back straight and shoulders down away from the ears. Take 3 to 5 slow, deep breaths during the stretch. Take one arm and extend it across your body. Keeping the arm straight, gently pull your extended arm from above your elbow to deepen the stretch. Remember to draw the shoulders down away from your ears. Now let's do the posterior shoulder stretch using the other arm. Raise your arms straight above you and clasp your hands together with your right thumb on top. Reach your hands as tall as you can and bend your body over to the left. You should feel a stretch along the right side of your body. Remember to keep your shoulders down and your abdominals engaged to support your spine. Repeat on the other side with your left thumb on top, bending over to the right side. Sitting up tall with a straight spine and both legs extended in front of you. Place your palms on the floor behind you with your fingertips pointing away from your body. Slowly inch your hands further back until you feel a stretch in your biceps. You also feel a stretch in your chest and shoulders. Hold for at least 30 seconds. Lie face down, reach your right arm out to 45 degrees and have your elbows slightly bent. Push off the ground with your left hand and slowly roll your weight onto your right side. You should feel the stretch in your right pectoral muscles. With each exhale, try to rotate the upper body more to increase the stretch. Hold for at least 30 seconds. Now let's do the lying chest stretch on the left side. Lying on your belly, place your forearms on the mat just beneath your shoulders. Press your upper body away from the floor and lift your chest up to extend your spine. Keeping the back of your neck long, draw your shoulders down away from your ears. Pull your belly button into your spine and you should feel a stretch in your abdominals. Hold for 3 to 5 deep breaths. To progress into a deeper stretch, bring your hands back to where your elbows were placed. Press your upper body up all the way, whilst keeping your pelvis still connected to the ground. Remember to engage your abdominals so that you don't feel too much pressure in your lower back. Hold for 3 to 5 deep breaths. Start in a high kneeling position. Take a big step forward with your right leg. Shift your weight forward until your right knee is directly over your ankle joint. Draw your abs to tuck your pelvis and feel the stretch in the right front side of your pelvis. Hold for 30 seconds. Now let's repeat the psoas and hip flexor stretch on the other leg. Start in 4-point kneeling, sit your weight back onto your heels as far as you can, resting your belly on your thighs. Extend your arms out in front of you in line with your shoulders and rest your forehead on the floor. You'll feel the stretch in your shoulders and back, as well as your hips and glutes, depending on where you're tight. Gently press your chest and shoulders toward the ground to deepen the stretch. Hold for at least 30 seconds.
Great job, you guys. You're all done for today. Now remember, getting sufficient rest after your workout as well as a macro-controlled nutrition plan are both vital for developing your physique. Now, if you like my method of training, then please be sure to share this workout with your friends. I'll see you again very soon.